The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 112 of your daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the Bloc Playing Cards Marble Edition. So, with no further ado, let's take a look and see what we get. Here we have the Bloc Playing Cards Marble Edition. This is a matte finish tuck box here, and the tuck box here is in that marble like pattern style here, with a bit of gold foiling on the tuck case here. It says Bloc Playing Cards, Marble Edition, 2018, designed in New York, printed by the United States Playing Card Company, made in the USA, and that's all in gold foil. And then throughout the dark tones in the marble here, you can see a little bit of gold foiling throughout. And there's nothing on the sides or the backs of the box. It's just that pattern that repeats all around the tuck box there. But on the bottom, you got the Art of Play logo and the Bloc logo there. Bloc. So you got a collab between Art of Play and Bloc playing cards there. The back, it was just plain, like I said. And on the top, just has that marble pattern. And says so does the little inner tuck flap here. And those little two inner tuck flaps just have the marble pattern as well. So a pretty minimalistic tuck box here. Now let's take the cards out of the box. On the inside of the tuck box here, it's just plain white. Nothing too fancy going on inside there. Now that we took a look at the tuck box, time to take a look at the cards. And first, we'll start with the back design here. Here we have a one-way back design here with that marble pattern there. It's like a white marble pattern here with some darker tones inside the marble there. And it is a one-way back design because you can flip the cards over and you can see they're not the same pattern in both directions there. And it is a fully it's a borderless back design also, because there's no border. The design goes all the way to the edges there. So it's a bordered back design. So you could say it's like a fully inked back design. There's in down there. Well, that could make the cards a little bit different for having a fully inked back design, or mostly fully inked. But now for the cards you get with the deck. You don't get any cards in here that say Joker, but you get these two cards here. Well, I guess these two cards here, they're two identical cards, so you could call these the Joker here. There's another texture of rock or granite. I mean marble. Or something like that. And it's just the back design here on both of the cards there. You got the two Jokers, identical Jokers here. And then you got you got a blank face. Blank card here. And then you got a double backer of the back design. Now for the slightly custom Ace of Spades here. The only thing that's custom about it is the little spade pip there in the middle. Where it's a custom pip. And it has the granite texture to it. And then for the rest of the cards here, the rest of the spades are just that standard spade. Nothing too crazy going on. And the same thing with the court cards, the Jack, Queen, and King of spades here. There's the standard court cards, standard faces, and standard colorway. Same thing with the diamonds here. Standard diamonds here and standard colorway. And the same thing with the court cards, Jack, Queen, and King of diamonds. There's the standard court cards here and standard faces, standard colorway. Same thing with the clubs here, Jack, Queen, and King of clubs, standard faces, standard court cards and color, and the standard club pips there. So the clubs are just the standard clubs, except for the ace of clubs here. It's the same as the ace of spades there. You got the slightly custom club pip there, and then it has that marble texture to it. And then the hearts here, Jack, Queen, and King of hearts, they're just the standard court cards here, standard faces, and standard colorway there. And the rest of the hearts are just standard hearts. So overall, a pretty standard deck of cards here. Only the Ace of Clubs and the Ace of Spades are the only custom cards in the deck, other than the Jokers and the extra cards you get. Then you get that custom back design here. But now that we took a look at the cards, time to test the handling. And first we'll start with the springs. And I noticed that these cards are really springy. There's a few cards upside down. Let's just fix those real quick. Yeah, the cards are extra springy, like they're easy to bend. You know, like the super bendiest cards, but they're definitely not like super stiff. So they're easier to bend than most. So the springs are nice and smooth. There's no issues with the springability of the cards. Now on to the fans. And I have all the cards in order, like the orientation of the back design is in the order. So the fans wouldn't be messed up. Because once you start shuffling these around, the cards could get like back and forth, and then the fans wouldn't be as like consistent. And then if you do like a reverse fan, I can't really do with the reverse fans, but like you can kind of get like another pattern, like a thicker line there in the middle, compared to like the not so like solid line there. You can kind of flip the cards around and have like a slightly different pattern. So there's like 4 different patterns you can kind of have like fans, because each corner is like a different design. Well, as you can see, they spread nice and evenly here. You can see all the different pips and numbers there. There's no stickiness or clumpiness to the fans, which is nice. Now on to the Pharaoh. As you can see, the Pharaohs are nice and smooth there. No issues there. And they interlock nice and evenly there. Now on to that reverse Pharaoh. The reverse Pharaoh is pretty smooth. Not as smooth as the other way, but it's still like Pharaoh pretty easily though. Oh, and I forgot to do the giant fan, so I will re-Pharaoh those real quick. And we'll do the giant fan of the back design. And now for that reverse Pharaoh once again. Still pretty smooth. Now for the giant fan of the faces. Although Pharaohs are pretty smooth there. Now for the riffle shuffle or bridge shuffle. And this is where the cards get all mixed up now. They're definitely all mixed up back and forth. So far, they're pretty smooth. They're not like overly clumpy or not. But if you like mess up the interlocking of it, then it might be a little bit smooth. Or if you like mess up, then it won't be as smooth. But it was pretty smooth. I find no issues with them. Say if you like mess up like that, then they don't really work. But other than that, they feel relatively smooth. Now that they're nice and mixed up, time for some packet cuts. Overall, not too like bad for the packet cuts. They packet cut pretty normally. There's not too much issues there. Now for the one-handed cut or Shirley cut. So they're pretty smooth here. Not too many issues there that are noticeable. Now for the dribble. A pretty smooth dribble here. It's both smooth forwards and backwards. And the cards are kind of slippery because they're still like kind of new. But they haven't really slipped out of my hands that much. Or they're not that bad. Now for the spread fan. As you can see, the background is all messed up now after shuffling it up. Because if I do another fan now, you can see the pattern's all like over the place now. And lastly, let's put the cards on the table now. Well, I gotta say, I had to play in Bloc. Came out with a nice looking deck here. A nice simplistic, like standard deck, yet custom back design. I gotta say, it's a nice design here. Other than the one-way back design, like feel to it. But I can get over that because it's a nice design. And you can still use them for like card games and Magic because like the faces are still standard there, so no one would think too much. But the back design is a little crazy, so mostly just like card games. And it's just something nice to have around for like that like marble look to it. So overall, these cards they handle fantastic and they look fantastic, custom yet standard. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. This has been day 112 of your daily deck review. This has been the Block Playing Cards Marble Edition, and I'm the Canadian Card Collector, signing out. See you next time. Bye.